Hello everybody, how you doing? It is Wednesday night. I didn't make it out into the shop Tuesday night because we're still preparing for the garage sale, and I was kind of cleaning out the other garage and I had to put a few things in the back corner. Nothing too much. My dolly, my jack, a heater, my toolbox for the trailer that has all of my tie downs and my trailer hitches in it. I had to move that kind of stuff in here because there's really not much else in the other garage. We keep it pretty empty. But you know, those are things that aren't going to be for sale, and we'll just shut the shop door and won't even have it open during the garage sale. And you know, we'll have our tables lined up in there. And I just didn't want people saying, "Oh, well, you know, what about this toolbox here? What's it?" You know. So I just moved it in here for a couple of days. And Saturday after the sale, we'll just put it all back out there where it goes. But it's really not much. It's just in the back corner by the door. Enough of that. I am out here tonight. I am going to get these chaos blanks out of clamps. I'm gonna get the other chaos blanks glued up, and then when those are glued up, I'll take those and I'll joint the edges so that I can start gluing them up. So hopefully, it takes a long time when you first start, but once you get a couple glued up, it starts going pretty quick because you got large pieces. But that's what I'm gonna work on, and I'll keep you guys posted and show you what it looks like when I get a little farther along. I've got 4 sections glued up and drying, and over here on the saw, we've got the 3 sections that we took out of clamps. Remember, we actually had 3.5, and one of those happens to be the half section. I went ahead and glued the other pieces onto it. What I'm going to do now is we're going to take the old table saw sled, we're going to get it on the saw, and then we're going to joint these 2 edges, and we'll join these together. And then I'll probably go ahead and joint this edge and just join all 3 of them together, because you can see, you know, there's some gaps in there because the pieces are different thicknesses. But that's what we're going to do right now. I've got these 3 sections jointed, and look at that. I got nice tight seams. I'm really happy about that. I brought a few other clamps over. We're going to go ahead and get these glued up, and while they're drying, I'm going to try to work on the pinwheel blank. So we'll see how that goes. Got the first big section in clamps, letting the glue dry. This is pretty much all I can do for tonight. With this tight bond, it's a great glue, and it tacks up after 20 minutes, but I really prefer to leave it overnight in clamps. The next day, it is good and dry. So I don't know if I'll be back out to the shop tomorrow, but the next time I come out to the shop, we will joint those 4 blanks. We'll get them glued together, and then the final step will be to glue those 4 blanks to these 3 blanks, and we'll have 1 large blank. Then we'll start having some fun with some angles on the old saw sled. Right now, I've got this pinwheel blank, and I'm going to head over to the drill press and see if I can't very gingerly line this thing up so that I can just run right down through that hole and cut right through the bottom. So keep your fingers crossed for me. I hope I don't have a problem with it. We'll find out. Hang on. Well, guys, here's the pinwheel blank, and look what happened. That darn Paduke gave again. Notice how thin the sides are. I think what I need to do is offset that Paduke so it'll stick over here and here a little bit in order to get myself a good chance at drilling it without breaking it. So off to the bandsaw to cut this off. We'll go to the disc sander, clean it up. We'll cut and glue another piece on and try again next time we're in the shop. I've got another piece glued onto the blank, and I went ahead and let it overhang on these 2 sides so that I had a little more meat. I think that's the problem, is I just don't have enough meat to drill the blank out. So we will find out on this next attempt. We're going to let this sit overnight and dry, and then we'll give it another shot next time we're in the shop. Guys, I got a big thank you to throw out tonight. You heard me the other day mention that a good buddy of mine, Mark Tobacco, was going to send me a couple pieces of tool steel and a couple of tool holders for my lathe. Well, they came in yesterday, day before yesterday, and I could not wait to open them on camera. I knew they were coming. I was excited about it, and I went ahead and opened them, but I've got them laying here on this table, and I want to show them to you, and I want to make sure I say thank you to Mark. Check this out. We've got a parting tool. Perfect for my lathe, perfect size. That's going to be awesome to have. Here's a straight tool holder. Got a piece of tool steel in it. Got a new dead center. Got 5 additional pieces of tool steel. I just need to get over to my grinder and start shaping them. He sent me an angle finder. It's got a couple of different angles on it. And it's got a level so that way as you find your angle, you can make sure you've got your angle right. I'm assuming that's what that's for. I'm going to have to learn a little more about that. That's a new tool to me. And he sent me a little surprise. Check this out. Look at that. That looks like carbon fiber or something on the blank. Nice piece of that is, oh shucks, I forgot what it's called. Aqua Pearl from PSI. Check this out. That is a cool size bottle stopper blank. A couple of nice Spectra ply bottle stopper blanks. Look at those. Look at these. These are Spectra ply, but they're cut at an angle. Those are going to make... I got to come up with something cool for those. That might be fun to segment with because the angles are so wild. It might really do something crazy. And look at these. I think that's money. If you look at it closely, I think these are money blanks, and they're very tightly packed. That's exactly what they are. Look at that. That is so cool. Those are awesome. Check this one out. This says Merry Christmas on it. Full of glitter. Gold color. That's pretty sweet. And here's a hybrid blank. Those are amazing. Mark, thank you so much. I cannot wait to start sharpening and to start using these tools. I am really excited. Now, guys, it's just a matter of me getting some time to get out here and really focus on sharpening. Sharpening is not something you want to take lightly. You really want to take your time and get it right, because the proper angle means you're going to get a great cut. A bad angle means you're going to fight it. I've got my gears now that I can gear my lathe to set my drive screw up. I don't know what else I need except time to come out here and play. I do have some time tonight. However, I am trying to focus on these two separate sets of blanks I got, because I know I said I wasn't going to do a video on the Chaos blank, but I couldn't resist, and I've been filming that too. Spoiler alert. So there's going to be a Chaos 2.0 blank video, and then there's going to be, if I ever can get that Paduke to drill, there's going to be a Pinwheel blank. And I think I got it now. It's a matter of just trial and error and figuring it all out. And I believe I have it. That blank was cut by hand, and that's why everything is so close to the edge, because the blank is cut at an angle, but we are dead down the center for the tube hole. So I'm not worried about that. I just got to line up that darn piece of Paduke properly, and I think offsetting it is the trick. Man, oh man, this is going to be a fun night. I really need to get in the house and take care of a couple things, so I'm going to have to stop. I got everything in glue up. I'm going to come out the next time. If I got a lot of time, we're going to hit the metal lathe. If I have short amount of time, we're going to hit the wood blanks, because I really want to get a couple videos out for you guys since it's been so long. And I'm not doing any videos right now on the metal lathe until I get it all figured out, and then we'll start doing a few videos here and there. But that's it for me. I'm calling it a night. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a great evening, and I will see you again very, very soon.